Hello to everyone. This is Shantan Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College, Dundigal, Hyderabad. The subject is matrices and calculus. Today, topic we are going to discuss on the homogeneous and non-homogeneous equations. The homogeneous and non-homogeneous equations, these are covered under the system of linear equations. Means, first we need to discuss what is the meaning of the system of linear equations. Under the system of linear equations, what are the topics which is covered, and again, based upon that, how to do the problems based upon under the homogeneous and non-homogeneous equation. And that also we are going to discuss how to identify the equations are homogeneous and non-homogeneous equation, and again based upon that how to treat it as like how to find that is augmented matrix and what is the meaning of the consistent and inconsistent, and again based upon the conditions how to identify the ranks, and again how to find the solutions if the equations are given the known values, that is the known variables, and again the unknown variables, that we are going to discuss today in this class, that is the homogeneous and non-homogeneous linear equations. See, for example, the system of linear equations. Then what is the meaning of system of linear equations? Under here how to consider in the equation for like in the matrix formation, and again what is the meaning of the variable matrix, and again the coefficient matrix, and again the augmented matrix and the constant matrix, and based upon that how to find the solutions. Under here it is a system of linear equation. For example, here, the system of linear equations. Here, for example, if you need to take that, like consider any three equations, like one is a11x plus a12y plus a13z is equal to b1, and second equation a21x plus a22y a23z is equal to b2, and similarly the third equation a31x plus a32y plus a33z is equal to, that is a b3. For example, these are the considered system of three equations, that is the meaning of here. Under these are the system of linear equation under the three equations. And based upon this one, first we need to understand how to formation of, that is a variable matrix, and again the like constant matrix, and again the coefficient matrix. First of all, if it is a consider the equations are represented in the Ax is equal to b, and here A, that means the matrix A is nothing but from the given three equations, if it is a considered like a replacement of the coefficient of x and y and z with the help of these are three equation, it is a a11, a12, a13. That is the meaning of x coefficient, y coefficient, z coefficient in the first equation, and again the second row the corresponding the second equation also a21x plus a21, a22, a23, and with the help of the third equation the coefficient of x, y, z, and it is a a31, a32, and a33. And again similarly this matrix is known as a coefficient matrix because of the coefficient variables are like x, y, z corresponding, this matrix is the coefficient matrix. And similarly the meaning of x, here x is nothing but in the given three equation, here what are the variables, that variables are, it is a x, y, z, none other than the x, y, z is not here, therefore we treat it as x, y, z, that is a x treated as, therefore this x is nothing but is a variable matrix. And finally the meaning of b, the meaning b is a formation with the help of the given equation, that is a constant values. Here the constant values are, it is a b1, b2, b3. Therefore, these are the, with respect to these is the called as a constant matrix. That means, for example, these are the three equations, system of three equations. Based upon the three equations, here the formation of a, x, b, this is the matrix notation. And again, after that, we need to write what is the augmented matrix. That means, with the help of the AXB, then what is the meaning of the augmented matrix? The augmented matrix is nothing but it is a consider the augmented matrix, and with the help of the formation of A comma B here together side by side. That is the meaning of A such that B, or otherwise A oblique B, that is our wish, and otherwise it is also denoted A comma B, the side by side. It is called as the augmented matrix. matrix. Here, whatever we know that already we found out, it is a is a matrix and B is a matrix. That is a coefficient matrix and B is a column matrix. That is a constant matrix. And with the help of the coefficient matrix and the constant matrix together, it is A is equal to, as we know that, and again this is the matrix that we can replace in the AB. That means A is the matrix here itself, and again B is also we need to replace in the A comma B otherwise. Therefore, this matrix is nothing but it is called as a augmented matrix. That means the collection of A comma B written side by side is called as a augmented matrix. And again here, the order of the A is the matrix is a 3 by 3, and again that B is the matrix is the like 3 by 1. Together, it is a augmented matrix is nothing but based upon the A comma B. It is added that constant matrix. Together, the order of the matrix is that is a 3 by 4. That is with the help of the A comma B is the order of the matrix. Next, further, we need to discuss what is the system of linear equations. That means the system of homogeneous and non-homogeneous linear equation. First, we will discuss then how to identify under the system of linear equation what is the meaning of the non-homogeneous linear equations. And under here, the non-homogeneous linear equation is nothing but whenever the equations are occurring B is not equal to 0. That means which is in that any given 3 equations or 4 equations or 2 equations which is involving any one constant values occur. Out of that any equations, any one of the equations should be not equal to 0. That means such type of the equations are called, it is a non-homogeneous linear equations. And that is the meaning of where b1 comma b2 and b3 is not equal to 0. Sometimes it may be b1, b2 is 0 and b3 is also not equal to 0. That means in that constant matrix, compulsory any one of the value is not equal to 0. That is the meaning of it is a non-homogeneous equation based upon provided b is not equal to 0. And further, what is the system of homogeneous equations? The homogeneous equation is nothing but based upon the linear equation if it is treated as that b is equal to 0. That means in the non-homogeneous equation, b is not equal to 0, and under the homogeneous equation, b is equal to 0 is a compulsory. That means there is no constant value is occur. Therefore, the equations are said to be, it is a homogeneous equation. That means b is equal to 0 is a condition. Due to that reason, here b is equal to 0. That means ax is equal to 0. But in our knowledge concept, that b is equal to 0. And what is the meaning of the consistent system? The consistent system is nothing but when we are going to solving the equations, if it is having the solutions. That means the system of linear equations has something, it may be solution. Under the solution is nothing but at least one solution will be available. That depend upon that by solving that. Sometimes it is a one solution and sometimes it is a two solutions, sometimes it is a infinite solutions. Together, at least one solution is satisfied. That is the meaning of that is a consistent system. And based upon here, a system of linear equation has at least one solutions. And inconsistent. The inconsistency is nothing but while we are going to solving here, we can't possible to find the solutions. That means there is no solutions. That is the meaning of inconsistent system is nothing but a system of linear equation has no solutions. That means if it is having the solutions is the consistent, it is no solution is nothing but that is inconsistent system. And based upon these are the some definitions if we need to remember. Further we need to discuss what is the procedure for the non-homogeneous equation and under the homogeneous equation. Here under the linear equations. First of all, we need to discuss the non-homogeneous linear equations. As we discussed in the previous session, that is in this slide, that is the previous slide, it is a non-homogeneous equation is nothing but b is not equal to 0. And based upon that, the system of linear equations are under ax is equal to b, provided b is not equal to 0. And here we are dividing like the two conditions. Under that, while we are going to solving, one is it is a consistent and other one is inconsistent conditions. And again, we discussed just now, it is a consistent. That means having the solution, at least one solutions. That means based upon that, divide individually the categories. The consistent is nothing but it is a rank A is equal to rank AB, and inconsistent is nothing but rank A is not equal to rank AB. That is the meaning of it will be defined, that is based upon the rank of the matrix. The consistent is nothing but it has a solution, at least one solution. It is rank A is equal to rank AB, and inconsistent it is rank A is not equal to rank AB. And under the at least one solution, again we need to identify sometimes based upon that one solution, sometimes based upon the infinite solutions. That is under the category of that is a consistent. Here it is a two categories. One is a consistent and other one is a that is sorry, it is a one solution that is indirectly it is called as a unique solution, and other one that is infinite solutions. The infinite solution is nothing but many solution, means more than the one solutions. And here what is the condition for the unique solution based upon the rank A and rank AB. And here that unique solution is a rank A is equal to rank AB is equal to n, and infinite solution is nothing but rank A is equal to rank AB is less than n. And here we need to remember or to understand what is the meaning of the n. And n is nothing but in the given equations here, what are the different variables are given that is treated as a n. That for example, in the consider the equations are a x, y, z is a three variables under the three equations. Therefore, here n is nothing but that is a three variable. Therefore, we need to consider here n is the meaning of number of variables, and it is x, y, z that is a three, and only the two variables that is xy that is treated as a n is equal to 2. This is the conditions we need to remember under the non-homogeneous equation, that is a consistent and inconsistent conditions. And similarly, for example, if it is a discussing under the homogeneous, it is a b is equal to 0, that is a x is equal to 0. And based upon here also, the system of always the homogeneous equations are it is consistent. That means while we are going to discuss any type of the homogeneous equation is satisfied, while we are going to solving the homogeneous equation, all the system of homogeneous equations are always it is a consistent. That means under the consistent again the two categories. That means the meaning of here rank A is equal to rank AB. That means we need to remember that is unique or infinite. Rank A is equal to rank AB, but B is equal to 0 only. But keep in our mind. And based upon this one, it is a according to it is a unique solution or infinite solution. And moreover, particularly the unique solution is nothing but it is called as a that is a unique, and that is also nothing but called as a trivial. And again, otherwise it is a infinite solution. The infinite solution is nothing but it is called as indirectly non-trivial. That means the infinite many solutions are it is called as a non-trivial, non-trivial also. That means the unique solution is nothing but the trivial, the infinite solution is nothing but non-trivial. And again, what is the condition to identify like based upon the rank A and rank AB? That means it is a rank A is equal to rank AB is equal to n. But we need to keep in our mind that B is equal to 0 only. But here, under the infinite solution, rank A is equal to rank AB is less than n. And here also, the B is the term is a 0, and B is also term is a 0. And again here also that n is equal to the number of variables in the given equations that depend upon the given equations. Here it is identify what is n is equal to the number of variables. And based upon that, to reduce it to like echelon form or any other method, we need to identify with the help of this the trivial and non-trivial with the help of the rank A is equal to n and rank A is less than n. And briefly, we need to discuss the together the two concepts. One is ax is equal to b, and again it is a consistent the system of non-homogeneous equation and homogeneous equation based upon the b is not equal to 0 and b is equal to 0. This is a flow chart of clearly that is a system of linear equations one by one. It is under here non-homogeneous equations. One is like consistent, and again another one is inconsistent based upon rank A is equal to AB and rank A is not equal to rank AB. The other side it is a unique solution and infinite solutions because of always the homogeneous equations are the consistent, and based upon here it is a unique. The unique is nothing but it is a trivial, and again the like infinite solution. The infinite solution is nothing but that is a non-trivial solution, that is rank A is less than rank A. And based upon LHS side, that is a consistent, it is a unique and infinite solutions. And here rank A is equal to rank A, B is equal to n. And again, the other side is a rank A is equal to rank A, B is the less than n. That is the meaning of where provided n is nothing but is number of variables in the given particular equations. That is the meaning of unique solution, and it is the meaning of the infinite solutions. That means these are the conditions we need to remember under these the conditions. And while we are going to discuss in depth wise that a trivial is nothing but always by using the det is equal to 0, all the solutions are it will be 0. And whereas the non-trivial solution, the det is less than 0, the det is not equal to 0. And based upon the conditions, we need to find the solutions. It is a trivial solution is that is not equal to 0. That is always all the values are 0. And again, the non-trivial solution, that data is equal to 0. That is a condition also. We need to remember that data is equal to 0 and data is not equal to 0. Based upon this data is not equal to 0 means all the variables will be 0. That is a condition also we need to remember. And for example, the three variable. What we understood that is unique and infinite and no solutions. With the help of, we need to identify some flow chart, that is a diagram. Here, what is the meaning of the unique and what is the meaning of the infinite solution? What is the meaning of the no solution? For example, if you understand the graph of the three linear equations, for example, if we consider any three equations, we need to understand what is the meaning of actually the unique. The unique is nothing but while we are going to solving any three equations. Okay, why? Because we are going to discuss under the three variables in the three equations like that. For example, if it is a consider any three equations, by solving the three equations, we obtain only one type of the solution. Means by solving any other method also, we are getting only one solutions. We are not getting any different solutions. Only one. That is the meaning of unique. And here the point is it is intersecting only one point. None other than it is an intersecting the together the three equations are other points. Only one point only intersecting together by solving the three equations. That is the meaning of unique solution. And again similarly, for example, what is the meaning of infinite? It is a planes are intersecting only in a single point only. For example, the three equations are infinite solutions. Then what is the meaning of the infinite? Means it is a not at all only intersecting one point. It is intersecting in different points. That means, for example, while we are going here, the intersecting points are here and here and here and here and here also. That means intersecting not only one point, it is intersecting that infinity points. Therefore, this is the clearly we understood that is a unique and also that is infinite number of solutions. And coming to point, what is the meaning of no solutions? No solutions. But that means which is a not intersecting any at a point. That means there is no common point together the three equations. That is the meaning of it is not possible to solve the equations. There is no intersecting the point. That is the meaning of no solutions. That is the meaning of, for example, here we need to observe that what is a diagram should be obtained with the help of the graphically. And again, what is the meaning of that there is no intersecting the together the three points. For example, here this is here these are the three colors. By the three colors is nothing but it is treated as the three equations. While we are solving that the three equations, only the two equations are it is possible to solve, but the third equation it is not intersecting. Means the three equations are it is not possible to together at a single point. Therefore, there is no common point to the three equation. Therefore, it is not possible to find the solution. Therefore, and similarly, for example, this one. And here also the graph of this diagram, there is no common point. That means here, for example, you take these are the two equations, the common points are here. And for example, these are the two equations. That means the common points are here. And for example, these are the two equations. The common points are intersecting like this. That means no one is a common point together. These are the three equations. Therefore, it is no solution. Therefore, and one other example. For example, it is also these are the three equations. For example, And it is also there is no common point together three equations. This is clearly example while we are going to observing. Therefore, such type of the equations or such type of the condition is said to be the no solutions. These are the no common point of the intersection, the three equations. These are the simple example to understand what is the meaning of the unique, what is the meaning of the infinite, what is the meaning of the no solutions. And similarly, we need to discuss according to one problem based upon the equations and what is the working rule for the system of linear equations under the non-homogeneous equations. Here, up to now, we discuss what are the conditions for the non-homogeneous equation, how to identify, and again how to find the solution, what is the conditions. Now, we need to discuss based upon the working rule of the non-homogeneous equations. For example, these are the three equations. As we know that what is the Ax is going to be, and after that what is the augmented matrix, and after that we need to reduce it to echelon form. As we know that in the previous sessions, what is the meaning of the echelon form, what are the conditions, and how to identify. And based upon the previous lectures, here we need to reduce it to echelon form. After the echelon form, that is meaning of by using the elementary row operations, we need to reduce it to standard form of the echelon form. And after confirmation that echelon form, we need to find the solutions with the help of the rank A, rank AB, and N. We need to find the solutions. That as we now clearly explained how to identify what is the rank A and what is the rank AB, what is the N, then that is the concept. And here, for example, the under the non-homogeneous linear equations, the equations are which is the known variables, that is x comma y comma z. That means the equations are occurring in the variables are x comma y comma z. Then how to find by using the like rank A and rank AB under the non-homogeneous linear equations. For example, the problem is first we will go to discuss that is under the unique solutions. That means solve the following equations. Here the three equations are given, and based upon the three equations, first we need to write what is the A matrix, what is the X matrix, what is the B matrix. That is Ax is equal to B. As we know that A is equal to in the previous examples, that is A is nothing but the x coefficients first is a second x coefficient, y coefficient, z coefficient in the first equation, that is minus 1, 3, 4. And again the second equation, the x, y, z coefficients are, it is 3 comma 2 comma minus 1. And again the third equations, it is a third equations, the coefficient of x comma y comma z is a 2 minus 1, that is a 2 is the value. This is called the coefficient matrix. And similarly, we need to find out what is the x matrix. That x is nothing but it is a variable matrix, and in these given three equations the variables are occurring in terms of x comma y comma z. Therefore it is x is nothing but treated as a x y z. This is called as a variable matrix. And b, what is the meaning of b? It is nothing but it is a constant matrix. In the given equations, like the constant values are 1 by 1, that is a 39, and again 10 is a 3 values. Therefore, these are the constant matrix. It is called as a constant matrix. And further, we need to write in the form of what is augmented matrix. According to the working rule, here it is Ax is equal to B is over. Next, it is a AB, that is a augmented matrix. Therefore, the augmented matrix is nothing but the collection of it is a comma B written side by side. As we know that A is a matrix, that is A is a matrix, and B is also matrix, as we know that. Here it is A is a matrix, and B is also matrix, and again A to B, the matrix is nothing but it is a clearly A, and again clearly it is a B is a matrix. Now our target is reduced to echelon form by using the back substitution method or by using the elementary row operations. As we know that how to reduce it to like echelon form of a matrix, in the previous session we discussed briefly, and again here with the help of the minus 1 and also 3, it is a R2 plus that is a 3 R1 is a value. That means R2 plus 3 R1, and one more it is a that R1 is minus 1, 3, 4, and again R2 is a here plus 3 is a multiplication. The matrix will be that the first row we are not going to changing, The second row it will be that is 0, 11, 11 and 29 is value. This is the by applying like R32 plus 3R1. And further again we need to reduce it to 0. The 2 is reduced to 0 with the help of the key element of -1. That means R3 place that is a 2R1. That is R3 place 2R1. And here also by applying like on the R1 and R2, the value it will be 0, 5, 10 and again 70. Based upon the just now that according to the first row, second row, and again here also we need to change that R3 plus 2R1. And now we need to observe the property. And it is not a echelon. Why? Because as we know that what is the standard structure of the echelon form, and based upon the standard structure, if you want to reduce it to echelon form, here the two options are in front of us. Here it is a we need to reduce it to 0. And again, if it is possible, you need to reduce it to it is also 1. Therefore, here R2 divided by 1 and again R3 after that R3 minus that is a 5R1. That means the different options we need to apply by is the conditions, and that also we need to reduce, and that is a R2 plus 11, R2 divided by 11, the matrix is reduced to like this, and it is a not echelon form. Here further we need to reduce it to 0 with the help of the key element of 1 value. That means R3 minus that is a 5R2. Therefore, by applying that R3 minus 5R2, we obtain that clearly the it is R2 3 of minus 5 is also nothing but that is R3 minus that is a 5R2 is a value by the notation terminology at 005 25, and it is clearly the echelon form of a matrix. And based upon this echelon form of a matrix, we need to reduce it to we need to identify what is a rank A and what is a rank AB. And it is clearly showing up to here it is a matrix rank. Therefore, it is a rank of A is equal to that is a 3, and including the rank A and again B, the rank AB is also 3. That is the meaning of while we are going to observe here, it is a rank A is equal to rank AB is equal to. But in this problem, the rank n is equal to the number of variables are 3. Therefore, together rank A is equal to 3 and rank AB is also 3 and n is also 3 because of that x, y, z. And conclusion of this one under the category of rank A is equal to rank AB is equal to n, the system of equations are consistent and having the unique solutions. Therefore, now we need to target is finding the unique solutions. That is by using the applying the back substitution method. Therefore, the first the condition is minus 1 into x plus 3 into y plus 4 into z is equal to 0, and again 0 into x plus 1 into y plus 4 into 1 into z is equal to 9, and last one that 0 into x into 0 into y it is 5 into z is equal to 25. Based upon that equation format we need to consider in that. And first one it is a 0 into x1, it is a 0 into y and again 0 into z and again is equal to 5 into z is equal to 25. While we are going to observe here that 5z is equal to that is a 25, and if it is 5z is equal to 25, that z is equal to 5 is the value. Here one of the value we obtain by using the back substitution method, and similarly this value you can replace in the second equation. The second equation is nothing but 0 into x plus 1 into y plus 1 into z is equal to 9. And in this, whatever we know the value of z, that value we can replace in the z value, that is z. And by using this value, we obtain that y values are, it is clearly y is equal to 4 is a value. And next further we need to find out what is the x value. That x values we obtain by using the first equations. Therefore, here the first equation is minus 1 into x plus 3 into y plus 4 into z is equal to that is 30. And from this, here we know that that is a z value, that is 5, and y is also we know that 4. Therefore, with the help of that z and 5, then we need to replace here, we find the value of that is a x value. Therefore, it is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 4 and z is equal to 5. These are the under the non-homogeneous equations. The equations are like consistent and having the solution, unique solutions. This is the finding the solutions. And again similarly, like any problem is given under the category of non-homogeneous equation under the unique solutions, we need to do this is the problem. For example, we need to observe this is also like problem. the equations we need to consider, and Ax is going to be the augmented matrix. By using the row operations, we need to reduce it like this. And moreover, here n is nothing but there is a 3 because of here also x comma y comma z. These are the three variables, and it is not at all echelon form. We reduce it to echelon form. This is regarding in the clearly briefly explained in the previous session, that is a echelon form and normal form. And based upon the echelon form, we obtain this is a reduced echelon form and structure of the echelon form. And again, the rank A, it is a 3, and again up to rank A is equal, that is a 3, and including the rank A is also, that is a 3 conditions. And n is equal number of variables, as we know that is x comma y comma z. And here the conditions are unique solutions, consistent and having the unique solutions, and we need to find the solutions that based upon the echelon form of the matrix. Here the equation format again treated as first equation, and it is the first equations, and it is the second equations, and the third equation, this is the third equations. By solving these are the three equations, we need to find out z is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. Therefore, these are the only unique solutions. By solving any method, we obtain that x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, and z is equal to 3 is the final required solutions. And next, similarly, infinite solutions. What is the meaning of it? That means not at all only one type of the solutions. We obtain that infinite solutions. That infinite solution is nothing but here any one of that k is any arbitrary constants. Sometimes only one arbitrary constant, sometimes it is one, two arbitrary constants. That is meaning of infinite, because of by replacement of k and t, we obtain the different solutions. For example, the equations, as we know that how to treat it, like how to find the value of a and x b. Here ax is equal to this the b, and in this the variables are 3. The variables are 3 is nothing but here also n is equal to 3 because of x1 comma x2 comma x3 in terminology. Augmented matrix, its augmented matrix is nothing but the collection of a comma b written side by side is a matrix. And further, we need to find out reduce it to echelon form by using the row operations. While we are going to observe here, it is 1, the key element. Here we need to reduce that R2 plus R1, and again R3 minus 2R1. That is with the help of the key element. Here R2 plus R1, the matrix is reduced to the dot is a 0 minus 1 1 1, and again similarly R3 minus 2R1, that is the value is 0 3 minus 3 minus 3, and it is not a echelon form. And further, we need to modify this value is a 0. That means R3 plus with the help of the key element, that is R3 plus 3R2. And again here the matrix is reduced like this. While we are going to observe here, it is a totally it is a 0. Therefore, the rank of a matrix is here it is a 2, and rank of AB it is a 2 also. Based upon this one, it is a rank A is equal to 2, and rank AB is also that is a 2. And here the number of variables are that is a 3 because of x1 comma x2 comma x3. That means rank A is equal to rank AB is equal to 2. Moreover, it is less than n. Because of n is equal to, we know that there is a 3, that is x1 comma x2 comma and x3 is a variables. And based upon this one, the system of equations are it is consistent and having the infinite solutions. And based upon this one, again we need to find the solutions by using the back substitution method. And as we know that how to find the back substitution method, and based upon the condition of n minus r, it is a condition by taking x3 is equal to t, because of whenever the equations are like the infinite solutions, we need to assume that any parameter, either the parameter is nothing but in terms of t or in terms of any k value, in terms of t or in terms of k is any variable like parameter. Here 1 into x minus 2 by x2 plus 1 into x3 is equal to 1. And here minus x2 plus x3 is equal to 1. Here minus x2, we already assumed that x3 is equal to t. Therefore, x2 minus x2 plus t is equal to 1. Therefore, x2 is equal to t minus 1. Here, for all values of any t is any real number. And from this, we need to replace this one. We can replace in the first equation. So not this one. It is the first equation. Here 1 into x1. From this one, we obtain this matrix. Here it is. And in this, xt is equal to, as we know that the value of it is a t minus 1. X1 is equal to. Therefore, the values are x1 is equal to minus c4 minus t, and x is equal to t minus 1, and x3 is equal to t is the value. For any values of t belongs to any real number that depend upon any set. For example, no solutions. And what is the meaning of no solutions? The no solution is nothing but, as we already discussed just now, the no solution is nothing but rank A is not equal to rank AB. For example, the equations are in the form of Ax is equal to B. That is a augmented matrix. Up to here it is clearly. And here n is equal to, that is 3 because of x comma y comma z. But in this, we need to remember rank A is not equal to rank of AB. Therefore, it is not required the n conditions. Only we need to remember finding that rank A and rank AB with the help of the echelon form by using the row operations. That is interchanging first one for the purpose of echelon form. I did according like this. And now again, with the help of this element R3, R4, R2, R3, R4. That means R2 minus 3R1, and again R3 minus 4R1, and again R4 minus 2R1. Based upon these operations, we obtain clearly this is the matrix. And further, again, we need to change that is a matrix. Otherwise, R2 divided by 2 also. That is our wish. Here the matrix. Now again, with the help of this key element, that R3 minus 3R1 and R4 minus 2R1. The matrix is changed to like this. While we are going to observe in particularly here, the rank of A. The rank of A is nothing but it is a 3. And rank of AB, it is a 4 matrix. That is echelon form of a matrix. Conclusion of this one, it is rank A is equal to 3 and rank of AB is equal to 4. Therefore, it is rank A is not equal to rank AB. But it is not required n is equal to number of variables because of the condition is rank A is not equal to rank AB. Therefore, the system of consistent equations are inconsistent and having the no solutions. That means it is not possible to find the solutions. Like these are the conditions. For example, unknown values are given, then how to find the solutions? That means whenever the equations are occurring in the lambda and mu like that, or sometimes lambda 1, lambda 2, or like any other different terminology, sometimes a comma b. For example, here, lambda and mu, that is unknown values. That means based upon the condition of no solution, based upon the unique solution, based upon infinite solutions. For example, the equations we need to treat it as in terms of the Ax is going to be, as we know that how to treat it as A, and again how to find out that B, X, and again how to find the value of B. Here, the augmented matrix is nothing but Ax is will be written side by side. And again here, based upon that, A is a matrix and B is a matrix. And as we know that, how to reduce the echelon form by using the elementary row operations that is under the echelon rank of a matrix. Here, by using that according to that row and operations, we need to reduce the echelon form. Finally, we obtain this one. It is up to clearly. And after that, we need to find out with the help of the no solutions and unique solutions and also infinite solution. For example, the unique solutions. If you need to find out what is the unique solutions, as we know that rank A is equal to rank AB is equal to A. And moreover, in the problem that n is equal to 3, we know that that is x comma y comma z, and it is a n is equal to 3. That means it is a rank A is equal to rank A B is also 3 is required. And whenever it is satisfied, it is a it is a not equal to 0 in the conditions. That means it is a not equal to 0. And when it is not equal to 0, that means lambda is not equal to 3. That means lambda minus 3 is not equal to 0. That lambda is equal to 3, we should be not equal to 0. Then only rank A is equal to 3. And if it is lambda is not equal to 3, then based upon that, mu is equal to either 0 or not equal to 0. Always rank A B is also that is a 3. Therefore, for any value of mu, it is a real number. Therefore, rank A is equal to rank AB is equal to that is the n conditions. That means based upon this condition of this one, the rank A is equal to rank AB is equal to n condition. And similarly, for example, no solutions. As we know that no solutions, rank A is not equal to rank AB. That means the first term it shall be 0. The second term it should be that is not equal to 0. That means lambda is equal to that is 3. And again lambda minus 3 is equal to something 0. Then lambda is equal to 3. And again mu is not equal to 0. Then only the condition is satisfied, it is a no solution. That means it clearly given it is a 0 and it is not equal to 0. It is 0 means then only it is a lambda is equal to 3. And again it is not equal to 0 is nothing but it is a mu is not equal to 10 conditions. Based upon this understanding, we need to identify that is a no solutions. And what is the condition for the infinite solutions? Yeah, that infinite solutions. As we know that rank A is equal to rank AB is less than n. That is a condition for that. And less than n means as we know that n is equal to 3. And less than is satisfied. That means it may be 2. Therefore, it is also 0 and it is also 0. Whenever it is 0 means that is a is equal to 0 is nothing but lambda is equal to 3. And again, that mu minus 10 is equal to, then only the value is 0. Therefore, it is a rank A is equal to rank AB is less than n is conditions. And based upon this understanding, then we need to remember the condition is the problem is the under the unique solution, under the no solutions, under the infinite number of solutions. These are the conditions. And similarly, like this, it is also unknown numbers, lambda and mu, that no solutions and unique and infinite solutions. It is also like a previous example, we need to observe that. Augmented matrix, like reduced matrix echelon form, based upon this one. The matrix is reduced to like conditions. Yeah, this is the echelon form. That means here it is not displayed, but it is this is the conditions after the modifications. And here, based upon this echelon form, we need to find out when it is a no solutions, when it is a unique, when it is a infinite. That as we know that, what is the condition for the unique solutions? As we know, the unique solution is nothing but it is a rank A. No solution, for example, it is a rank A is not equal to rank AB, and it should be that not is equal to 0 and it is not equal to 0. Then only it is equal to rank A is not equal to rank A. That means lambda is equal to 3. Sorry, rank A is equal not equal means, sorry, it is a no solution that ins is equal to 0 is not equal to 0. That is a condition for the, if it is a no solutions, we'll have the no solutions. And what is the condition for the unique solutions? And unique solution is nothing but, as we know that it is rank A is equal to rank AB is equal to n. And whenever it is equal to 0, that means n is equal to, already we know that it is a 3 conditions. Then it is compulsory, must and should, it is also not equal to 0. And here it is for any values of, that is a condition. Not equal to 0 for any value of new conditions. And similarly, for example, the condition is for the like infinite solutions. That means, as we know that rank A is equal to rank AB is less than n. And here also we know that n. And it is less than n is required. And moreover, rank A is equal to rank AB, including the less than n. That means it is also like 0 is 0 satisfied, and it is also 0. Then only rank A is equal to 2 and rank A B is equal to 2 and less than n is satisfied. That is lambda is equal to 3 and mu is equal to 3 is the conditions. Like it is no solutions and unique solutions and infinite number of solutions. These are the problems based upon whenever the problem is under the unknown values, that is x comma like lambda and mu. Sometimes it is a comma b also based upon the condition of like no solution and unique solution and infinite number of solutions. Like this, the problem is under the a comma b, and here are some solution, unique solution, and infinite solutions. For example, like augmented matrix, and here also the echelon form, and again here also reduced to by operation, the row and column operations. Then here the matrix is in the like matrix is the echelon form. Based upon this one, no solutions, unique, it is a condition. Same like related to previous problem. If we finally, what the conclusion is here, when we are going to remember the condition of the unique and the no solution and the infinite, then only it is survive the problem, and moreover based upon the including the echelon form by using the row operations. And we need to recall that echelon form also, it is mandatory, otherwise it is not possible to find that with the help of that echelon form. It is no solution and unique and infinite solutions. And here also same like that unknown values are lambda and mu, the no solution and unique solution and infinite many number of solutions. Like same like the previous two problems. The no solutions, that is the conditions, and infinite solution, rank A is equal to rank A B is equal to n, and no solutions, the rank A is equal to rank A B is less than n. And based upon this is also condition, we need to find the solutions. Yeah. These are the some of the example under the non-homogeneous equation. The problems are given like known values and also the unknown values. For example, coming to point, that is homogeneous. That homogeneous is nothing but, as we know that is b is equal to 0 because of there is no constant terms. Under the category here, there is a two categories. That is one is a majorly consistent. Under the consistent, rank A is equal to rank AB, but here b is equal to 0. And here one side is a trivial, that is unique solution. The other side is a infinite solutions, that is nothing but it is a non-trivial. It is a trivial and it is a non-trivial. And trivial is nothing but rank A is equal to rank AB is less than is equal to n, that is 0. And here rank A is equal to rank AB is less than n. And here also that B is equal to that is a 0 because of the problem is given that there is no constants. It is number of variables. And it is also we need to remember what is the other terminology. The trivial is the ATA is not equal to 0. The non-trivial that ATA is equal to 0. Under here, we will go to discuss that is variables. For example, how to find the solutions. That means, for example, the system of linear equations are we need to assume same like that in the equation format. And again, we need to find out the coefficients, variable, the null matrix, and the working rule is the number of unknowns. That is the meaning of that. Just now I shown that under the consistent, that is a unique is nothing but that is a trivial, that it is not equal to 0. And less than n, it is called as a non-trivial. It is nothing but trivial. It is infinite solution is nothing but it is a that is equal to 0 in other terminology. Yeah. For example, the problem is x plus 2y minus 5z is equal to 0. These are the three equations. And here n is equal to the three equation is nothing but x comma y comma z. And what is the meaning of this? Here the problem is asking solve that. That means we need to find out x comma y comma z. First of all, we need to understand the equations are under the homogeneous equation. While we are going to assume in the x is equal to b, the coefficient matrix and the variable matrix and constant matrix. And after that, what is the augmented matrix? The augmented matrix is nothing but the collection of a comma b. That means a comma 0 here. Therefore, a comma b is nothing but a 0. This is the matrix. And now we need to find out what is the echelon form. That means by using the echelon form, it is R2 minus with the help of this one, R2 minus 3R1, R3 minus R1. Therefore, the matrix is reduced to this matrix. And here it is not at all echelon form. And further it is required. Why? It is a minus 2 and minus 1. Therefore, R3 is equal to that is 2R3, that is a plus minus R2. Therefore, the matrix is reduced to this matrix. Now it is clearly it is echelon form of a matrix. Because of that is according to a systematic procedure, it is satisfied. Here rank A is equal to 3. That is rank A is equal to 3. And rank AB, it is also 3. And here rank A is equal to 3, rank A is equal to AB is also 3, and N is also 3. That means rank A is equal to rank AB is equal to N. That means the system of equations are, it is a trivial solutions. And as per our knowledge, according to the equations are the homogeneous, under the consistent, under the trivial, it is a rank A is equal to N. That means all the solutions will be 0. Now further we need to observe how to it is a 0. That means whatever the equation is first one, x plus 2y minus 5z is equal to 0, minus 2y plus 21z is equal to 0, minus 9z is equal to 0. From the third equation, it is clearly it is z is equal to 0. And if it is z is equal to 0, from the second equation also 0. And from the first equation is also 0. That means all the solutions will be zeros. That is the conclusion of whenever the system of homogeneous equations are the consistent and it is a trivial, that is nothing but it is all the solutions will be zeros. That is the condition. For example, other problem. Yeah, here also it is a n is equal to that is 3. It is x comma y comma z. It is augmented matrix a comma b or a0. The matrix is reduced to echelon form while we are going to discuss like interchange or like any other options. It is R1 interchange R2. Here the matrix is like this. Now again with the help of the scale element R2 minus 2R1. And the matrix is reduced to clearly this matrix. And further it is also not echelon form. Again we need to change either R2 divided by minus 3 or it is the interchange R2 and R3. That is our wish. Here it is clearly the echelon form of a matrix. And moreover, the rank of A is equal to that is 3 and rank of AB is equal to that is 3. And here N is equal to 3. That means together rank A is equal to 3 is equal to N only. And here the equations are clearly under the homogeneous, the equations are the consistent and having the trivial solution. That means while we are going to solving that, there is a zero solutions. The zero solution is nothing but same here also. First one is x plus 2y is equal to 0, minus 3y plus 3z is equal to 0, and 6z is equal to 0. From this third equation, z is equal to 0. From the second equation, y is equal to 0. And again from the first equation, x is also 0. That means the conclusion of here, the system of homogeneous equations are, it is a consistent. Under the trivial, the solutions are, it will be 0 is a mandate. For example, non-trivial. What is a non-trivial? That means based upon the example. Here also n is equal to 3. One is x comma y comma z. The equation in the augmented matrix Ax is equal to b. While we need to interchange the rows and columns or like whatever it may be, any options. R1 interchange R2. Now it is echelon form R2 minus 3R1, R3 minus 5R1. The matrix is changed to like by using the operations of like this. And here also by using the R3 minus R2, the matrix is reduced to like this. While we are going to observe here, the matrix rank is two conditions because of that one of the value is 0. Therefore, rank A is equal to 2 and rank AB is equal to 2 is the conditions. That means rank A is less than n. And if it is rank A is less than n, because of here number of variables are x comma y comma z, n is equal. And based upon this one, we need to get the non-trivial. Non-trivial is nothing but it is having the infinite solutions. But we need to find out the infinite solutions. How to find out? That means Same, if it is assumed that n is equal, that is a 3, that r is a rank is 2, that is therefore n minus r is equal to 1, is a consider arbitrary value. That arbitrary value is assumed that z is equal to k be any arbitrary. While we are going to consider z is equal to k, the equations are here. From this second equation, y is equal to minus 7 by 4k and x is equal to minus 1 by 4k into, and z is equal to k be any arbitrary constants. Sometimes z is equal to, sometimes that is a z is equal to k, or it is a z is equal to t is any arbitrary constants. Depend upon the k any values, then we get the different values. That means infinite number of values. For example, like this, any problem is given here also, n is equal to 3, that is x comma y comma, that is a 3 variables. Here the matrix is in the form of ax is equal to b, like ax is equal to augmented matrix. Therefore the augmented matrix is nothing but the collection of a comma b written side by side. And here also further, with the help of this key element, we need to reduce it to 0, r2 minus 2 r1 and r3 minus r. Here the matrix is reduced to like this, the matrix. Therefore, finally again we need to reduce it to, with the help of this the key element, that is r2 minus 2, r3 minus 2r. And again here the matrix is clearly reduced to echelon form. Moreover, the rank of a matrix is, it is a 2, and again it is a rank of AB is equal to also 2 is a matrix. That means rank of A is less than n. And here based upon this value we can find the solutions. Here also same the previous conditions, it is also because of n is equal to 3, that is x comma y comma z value. And again here also we need to find out same n minus r conditions. Here the values are z is equal to k, r that is a t belongs to any real number. Based upon the r values, we need to k values and t values, we get the number of infinite solutions. Like this, unknown values are also that depend upon the non-trivial, especially under the non-trivial, it is a unknown values are occur, that based upon finding that lambda is equal to 0, that means that a is equal to 0. And non-trivial means, under the non-trivial we need to remember the data of a is equal to 0. Otherwise, if it is a reduced echelon form, rank a is less than a. That depend upon the conditions. That is any method we need to find out after interchanging. Here, this is the matrix is rank is 3, depend upon the value, but it is a non-trivial is given, therefore it is rank a should be less than n, and it is less than n is nothing but it is a rank a should be satisfied 2 condition. And based upon the rank a is equal to 2, we need to assume that lambda minus 8 is equal to 0. Therefore lambda is equal to 8, then only the matrix should be, that is fine. They are asking to find out only for what values of lambda. Yeah. Same, this is also the data of A is equal to 0. Another option, the rank of A is less than n. And here n is equal to the 3, that is a x comma y comma z values. Yeah, that is the condition is if and only if data of A is equal to 0. Yeah, this is the alternate method to find that whenever the equations are under the homogeneous equation, based upon the concept of the non-trivial that data is equal to 0. This is the second method to find the solutions with the help of the data is equal to. Same this problem in the previous slide, that is by using the echelon form of a matrix. And finally in the previous slide also, the lambda is equal to 8, that by using the echelon form. But here based upon the data, here also the value is data is equal to 8 only. That is a lambda is equal to the value is a 8 only. Therefore, these are the conclusions based upon the under the system of homogeneous equations and under the non-homogeneous equations, how to find the solutions with the help of the consistent and inconsistent and trivial and non-trivial. Even the variables are occurring, and again unknown values are also given. How to find the solutions? We are clearly understood under the system of like linear equations. And again, any further required that information, please try to ask to me. Otherwise, give the reply in the link. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.